George Lindsay truly hated her more than anyone. George Lindsay, an iconic figure in American television, is perhaps best known for his portrayal of the lovable but bumbling Goober Pyle on The Andy Griffith Show. His deep Southern roots and natural comedic talent made him a beloved character actor, whose contributions to the entertainment industry spanned several decades. Lindsay was born on December 17, 1928, in Fairfield, Alabama, a small town that helped shape his down-to-earth demeanor and charm, traits that would define his on-screen presence. Growing up during the Great Depression, Lindsay developed a strong work ethic and a keen sense of humor, which would serve him well in his career. From humble beginnings in the South, Lindsay's rise to fame was a testament to his determination and passion for the performing arts. Before George Lindsay became a household name, he had a fairly traditional upbringing in the rural South. Raised by his parents, George Ross Lindsay and Alice Smith Lindsay, George was their only child. His family struggled like many others during the Depression, but they imparted strong values of perseverance and hard work. As a young boy, Lindsay found joy in storytelling, often entertaining friends and family with his lively impersonations and humorous anecdotes, showing early signs of his comedic flair. Lindsay attended local schools in Alabama, where his talents in sports, particularly football, earned him recognition. His athletic abilities eventually secured him a football scholarship to Florence State Teachers College, now the University of North Alabama. However, his love for acting emerged while he was at college, leading him to reconsider his path. After completing his degree in biology and physical education, Lindsay briefly worked as a teacher and high school football coach. His desire to pursue acting, though, never faded, and he decided to chase his dream of performing, eventually enrolling at the American Theater Wing in New York City to refine his acting skills. George Lindsay's transition into the entertainment industry was not immediate, but his perseverance eventually paid off. After various stage and television roles in New York, he moved to Hollywood in the early 1960s to try his hand at television, which was rapidly becoming the dominant medium for entertainment. His early TV appearances included minor roles on shows like The Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock Presents, where he honed his skills and gained valuable experience in front of the camera. These opportunities, although small, opened the door to more significant roles, and his distinctive Southern drawl and comedic timing soon caught the attention of casting directors. Lindsay's big break came when he was cast as Goober Pyle, the cousin of Gomer Pyle, played by Jim Nabors, on The Andy Griffith Show. He debuted as Goober in 1964, and his portrayal of the simple, good-natured mechanic won over audiences almost instantly. With his signature hat, overalls, and goofy grin, Goober became one of the most memorable characters on the show. Lindsay's ability to bring humor and heart to the role helped solidify The Andy Griffith Show as one of the most beloved sitcoms in television history. His character was so popular that he continued the role in the spin-off series Mayberry RFD after The Andy Griffith Show ended, and he also appeared as Goober on Hee Haw, a country-themed variety show that further cemented his status as a Southern comedy icon. Throughout his career, George Lindsay's impact on comedy was profound. His portrayal of Goober Pyle tapped into a uniquely Southern form of humor, relying on physical comedy, exaggerated expressions, and a blend of naivete and wisdom that resonated with audiences across the nation. Lindsay was a master of comedic timing, and he had an innate ability to make even the simplest lines or actions incredibly funny. His Southern roots gave his performances an authenticity that endeared him to viewers, particularly those who shared his rural background. Yet, his charm extended far beyond the South, and his comedy appealed to people from all walks of life. Beyond The Andy Griffith Show, Lindsay's versatility as an actor allowed him to appear in numerous other television programs and films. His work on Hee Haw introduced him to a new generation of fans, and his guest appearances on shows like Gunsmoke and MASH demonstrated his range as both a comedic and dramatic actor. Despite these other roles, it was always Goober Pyle who remained closest to the hearts of his fans. George Lindsay also made significant contributions off-screen, particularly in the area of charity. He was deeply committed to supporting educational initiatives and raising funds for children with special needs. For over 2 decades, Lindsay hosted the George Lindsay Celebrity Weekend and Golf Tournament, an event that raised millions of dollars for the Special Olympics and other children's charities. His dedication to helping those in need reflected the same warmth and generosity that he brought to his characters, showing that his heart was as big as his talent. In his personal life, George Lindsay was known for his kind and affable nature. He married Joanne Herbert in 1955, and the couple had 2 children, George Jr. and Camden. Although Lindsay and Herbert divorced in 1991, they remained on amicable terms. Throughout his life, Lindsay maintained close ties to his hometown in the South, and he often spoke fondly of his Alabama roots. His love for the region was apparent in the roles he chose and the way he carried himself both on and off the screen. As he grew older, Lindsay gradually retired from acting, but he never strayed far from the world of entertainment. In 1997, he received a well-deserved induction into the Alabama Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to his contributions to both television and his home state. Even in his later years, Lindsay continued to participate in charity events and remained a beloved figure in Hollywood and beyond. George Lindsay, known for his beloved role as Goober Pyle on The Andy Griffith Show, had a notorious feud with his co-star Frances Bavier, who portrayed Aunt Bee. Their relationship was fraught with tension and animosity, a stark contrast to the warmth and camaraderie that characterized the show's portrayal of small-town life in Mayberry. Lindsay's distaste for Bavier became a point of curiosity for fans and television historians alike, leading to speculation about the underlying reasons for their contentious dynamic. To understand the root of Lindsay's feelings toward Bavier, it's essential to delve into the personalities and work ethics of both actors. Lindsay, a skilled comedian with a penchant for improvisation and a natural charm, often approached his work with a lighthearted spirit. In contrast, Bavier was known for her more serious and methodical approach to acting, which some described as method acting. This difference in acting styles likely contributed to the tension on set. Lindsay's jovial nature may have clashed with Bavier's more somber demeanor, leading to frustrations that manifested in their off-screen interactions. Moreover, the age difference and generational gap between the 2 actors may have played a role in their conflict. Lindsay was a younger, up-and-coming star during the show's run, while Bavier was already an established actress with a career that spanned decades. This disparity could have resulted in a lack of understanding or respect between them, with Lindsay perceiving Bavier's seriousness as condescension. Rumors suggest that Lindsay found Bavier's attitude towards the show and her fellow cast members to be snobbish, which fueled his disdain. The culmination of these factors led to a palpable tension that was felt by the cast and crew. According to various accounts from the set, there were instances where Lindsay and Bavier would engage in icy exchanges or simply avoid each other altogether during filming breaks. While such behavior might seem petty, it highlighted the emotional strain that came from their unspoken rivalry. It's been suggested that their animosity even influenced their performances. Some fans noticed that the chemistry between Goober and Aunt Bee seemed forced at times, leading to speculation that their real-life tensions bled into their on-screen relationship. Over the years, Lindsay's resentment toward Bavier became more than just a behind-the-scenes issue. It became a part of his public persona. In interviews, he would often deflect questions about Bavier or downplay their relationship, choosing instead to focus on his work and the positive aspects of his time on The Andy Griffith Show. However, his discomfort with the subject was palpable, as he frequently struggled to articulate the complexities of their relationship without appearing ungracious. This reluctance to discuss Bavier openly only served to fuel public curiosity and speculation about their infamous feud. In retrospect, Lindsay's disdain for Bavier can be viewed through the lens of the pressures and dynamics of Hollywood during the 1960s. The television industry was undergoing significant changes, and actors often felt the need to compete for attention and recognition. Bavier, with her strong presence and decades of experience, may have overshadowed Lindsay's attempts to establish his comedic style. This perceived overshadowing could have led Lindsay to harbor resentment toward Bavier, as he struggled to carve out his own niche in an industry that was rapidly evolving. Ultimately, the complicated relationship between George Lindsay and Frances Bavier serves as a reminder of the complexities of human interaction, especially in the high-stakes environment of television production. Their feud reflects the diverse personalities that can exist within a cast and how those differences can lead to conflict. As fans of The Andy Griffith Show continue to cherish the nostalgic charm of Mayberry, the story of Lindsay and Bavier remains an intriguing footnote in the show's legacy, a testament to the sometimes tumultuous nature of creative collaboration. The revelation of their animosity, and the reasons behind it, allows for a deeper understanding of the behind-the-scenes realities of classic television, reminding us that even beloved characters can have troubled relationships off-screen. George Lindsay passed away on May 6, 2012, at the age of 83, after a brief illness. His death marked the end of an era for fans of classic American television. However, his legacy lives on through the countless episodes of The Andy Griffith Show and Hee Haw, where his comedic genius continues to bring joy to new generations of viewers. George Lindsay will always be remembered for the warmth, humor, and authenticity he brought to his roles. Whether as the lovable goober or through his numerous other television appearances, Lindsay left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. His dedication to his craft and his generous spirit off-screen ensure that his legacy will endure for many years to come. Today, fans of classic television still smile at the mere mention of Goober Pyle, a character brought to life by the inimitable George Lindsay, whose humor and heart continue to resonate in the annals of television history.